Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI with me, Get Daved. So I've flown just to the east of Gao's father's house to show you a good place to grind for experience points. Best place in the game. It's in this forest, you fight dinosaurs in the forest, and just outside there's much easier battles that are also highly rewarding. Also they drop imp equipment sometimes, or you can steal it, one of the two. Usually both. Imp equipment is special, it has really good stats, but only works if your characters, the stats only apply if your characters are turned into an imp. It's a surprisingly useful strategy. Anyway, 2,200 experience points per Tyrannosaurus killed, they often come in pairs. It's dangerous, they have meteor and stuff, but, you know, for the experience points. And now we're actually going to take a little bit of a detour to Doma Castle. Gotta revisit some of Cyan's demons. You think I'm being metaphoric. Make sure Cyan's in your party. You can also explore Doma. There's a huge network of paths and towers. I think you only get an ether for all of your searching though, so why not show it on camera? You recall a couple people have talked about how they stayed the night in Doma, and their dreams were racked with nightmares. Okay, we can see a door leading out there. At least the music's awesome. Cyan's family's room. Oh, a phoenix down, and beads. That's actually worse than I reported. Well, I guess I'll check the boxes to see if indeed they have nothing. Beads increase your evade by 20%, but since evade does nothing. Wah, wah, wah. Couple notes on the Colosseum while I'm running around here. Go-Go is surprisingly useful in the Colosseum because a big problem comes down to not being able to control what your characters do. But, for example, if you wanted tools to be used, you could give Go-Go only the tools command, and you would have a pretty good idea over what he would do. Also, Shadow will only use fight and I think magic in the Colosseum, so he's pretty useful. Also, I bet a Thunder Shield off camera. I'm gonna check the other room first. And got a Genji Shield for my troubles. There we go, that's the ether. And the elixir. Okay, there's some good stuff in Doma, I take it back. Let's take that nap now. Well, I guess nothing happened. Cyan? This is getting creepy. Oh. Uh-huh. Well, that's alarming. Oh goodness. I will not let you feast on his soul. You randomly start with one character. Let's make sure Locke's ready to go here. Gonna swap out the sniper sight for a ribbon if I have one available. Which I do not. Well, I guess we'll just try to keep the fights short. with the ever-important save point. And I'm just going to start at the right and work my way left. Rock's got firepower. I'm just worried about getting confused or something, or instant death attacks. Decent experience reward. Okay. Alright, we've got Setzer now, we're laughing. Going through that door, I think, takes us to the end. Yeah, this is nice and familiar. Same fight, but this time it's double trouble. Oh no. Roulette is the worst. We ended the fight before anything happened, but it insta-kills whoever it lands on. So that's no good. Not where I want to go, but it's good to know that the middle door leads me forward. Alright, and we've got Cella's back, which is good. She's got some of our best equipment, and some of the worst. I have no memory of this place. Alright, I went right before and it worked out, but I kind of want to know what happens if I... Okay, then. I kind of want to waste everyone's time. Ah, some new enemies. Allosaurus is not as dangerous as it sounds. The old spark. The old dinosaur. Actually, when I was in grade 2, I did a report on Allosaurus. Yep, the more you know. And I seem to remember there being some sort of Pandora's box-like enemy, but I'm not going to go out of my way to search for it. Alright, let's dance. Now, this is vaguely reminiscent of a fight you had in Final Fantasy IV. You've got the healer. I think the one in the back is got the ability to revive, though, so unfortunately we have to go for him first. They each have different elemental strengths and weaknesses, but I'm just going to try mowing through them the old-fashioned way. Their healing spells are impossibly weak too, so that's nice. They also have a delta hit attack. Yeah, here it comes. It's kind of weird in that it just turns you to stone now. Back in the day it was a triple elemental disaster. Okay, the top one's the medic. What a disappointing mistake on my part. Give yourself 10 points if you remembered that detail. Oh my goodness. Things could go really badly if someone doesn't act soon. Thank you. 8,000 years passed while I was waiting for her to take that action. Alright, no big deal. Locke's got life 2. Okay, it's becoming a big deal. Oh my goodness, I hate these guys so much. Yes, the cursed shield can screw things up for you somewhat. Delta hit, you lose again. But I select the wrong target. death by a million cuts here. Okay, good. I was getting ready for a controller throw, everybody. Should have done the ancient castle first, gotten the offering, and come in here and just beat the crap out of them. Oh well, there's always next time. So yeah, if you put ribbons on everyone, it might not be a terrible idea. Apparently I have one on Cyan, and that's screwing everything up. Please just die. Oh my goodness. This is the worst this fight has ever gone. We're setting lots of firsts. At least we'll find out how many HP he's got now. Whirlwind heals all targets by your current HP. His HP just doubled, of course, but it's in range, and this fight will get a whole lot easier as soon as he goes down. Okay, you're mine. Screwed around with me for a while, but now they don't have a prayer. Fine with me. I'll play shot for shot with you. Yes, keep doing more damage to Locke. We also happen to know exactly how much life this guy has, based on our previous encounters, so... And I do not remember this stuff about all the counter-attacking. A lot of the boss's difficulty scale is based on what level you're on, but I'm not on a particularly high level. No matter, they're all dead. Okay, we're in another part of Cyan's dream here. Alright, a bunch of these enemies are actually quite dangerous. Mind the Suriander, a lot of enemies that look like them will use Sneeze, which kicks you out of the battle. Always a terrible thing. No benefit to Cella's on that level up, unfortunately. Gonna switch Locke to a better Esper. For Zone Seek. Rain Man. Unusually good at math. Beyond that, there's not much to say. They also use Flash Rain or Acid Rain or something like that. Again, for the most part, the enemies in this area aren't too bad. Also, by the way, I recommend bringing... It's not a bad idea to have Terra for this segment. I probably should have brought her instead of Cella's, but... It's definitely too late now. Okay, unfortunately a timer just expired on that switch, so we're gonna have to move a little faster. I guess the encounter must have messed something up. Another Genji glove, always nice to have them. This treasure chest always moves to block your path. Down, down, up. And who's ready for one of the most short-lived puzzles in the game? Lump of metal. Put it in the treasure, now it can't move. This one's a little bit more elaborate. First things first, note the treasure in the bottom corner. Yay, an X potion. Okay, we have to flick that one to move forward. We can't reach the other switch, so we must flick this one. That will let us walk to the side if the couch is moved back. That looks like there's room we could squeeze underneath now. Nope. Gotta move the couch back first. Here we go. And we're back. And now, if I recall correctly, the pattern was down, down, up. And if we flick the switch, progress. Save point. This is mimicking the original Phantom Train. Down, down, up. It's a dream. Now it looks like we're in the mines. Mines of Narsh. Magitech armor. But the good news is we get Magitech armor. Cyan? Some sort of flashback of his? I guess we'll follow him. This is why I recommend having Terra along for the ride. And you should bring Locke as well. Terra's got access to all the good Magitech. Still, everybody else only has the basic 4. Also, apparently, it wouldn't hurt to have Terra's high magic stat. Yeah, having Tech Missile along for the ride is not bad. Granted, it looks like we're under no threat. So here's the thing. Oh my goodness, the encounter rate. Okay, Io. Good rage, by the way. These guys have a very good rage, so... if you're a fan of using Gao, I'd consider leaping these guys if you encounter them in the Veldt. I also have a ton of HP. Hate to make the exact same plug again, but it is a good case for bringing Terra along. The encounter rate is not bad here. Of course, we want to rely on Bolt Beam for all of these because they're all metallic enemies, therefore vulnerable to electricity. I find it interesting that the strategy is to destroy the machine rather than just killing the pilot, but whatever. Alright, and around. And we go again. Here's the thing. It's an infinite loop if you keep going clockwise. Counterclockwise, my goodness. But if we start going against the grain, one full rotation, we can advance. You come back here, Cyan. With that, it appears we've fallen out of... well, we're still in some sort of dream world. wane and wane. It's a thoroughly unhappy place. A recurring theme in this game, by the way. A beast known as Rexsoul is taking advantage of him. Okay, kid, you got it. You got it. Alright, now for no reason whatsoever, I'm just going to take a look at Locke's equipment, and I'm going to put the sneak ring on him. I recommend you have Locke with you, or I guess Go-Go could suffice as a substitute. More of the same. Why'd everything stop being sepia tones? Alright, everybody's got pretty good Esper situation, except Locke here. He needs 7 more magic points, why not? And Setzer needs another 19. Yeah! How does his pain have mass? Alright. It's apparently us versus the Emperor from Star Wars. That is I question your logic in telling us about this, but he's hitting us with a zinger. So, this is a very bizarre boss battle, but anyway, what we've got to do is kill one of our characters. It's hard to tell which one. Cumulatively, Locke's pretty good at bringing down our own people. Do the honorable thing, Setzer. Oh. Looks like someone did it for you. Alright. So Rexsoul was inside Setzer. And now we have the difficult situation. I'm actually going to try stealing with Locke because he's got a memento ring. And you can't exactly get those too many other ways. I don't want him to use Zinger again though, so let's just try for it. Of course not. I feel like Steel's success rate should have been a little higher in this game. Well, Locke's already hasted. Memento ring, alright. Lock onto that explosion and fire. Now we can just beat up on Rexsoul the conventional way now. There's no real reason not to. However, if he does use Zinger again... Interesting. He absorbs wholly, but... if he does use Zinger again, you can just use X-Zone on the Soul Savers, and if you take out both at once, Rexsoul will just die. So, that's awesome. Great, I was hoping to demo this. Alright, we're just gonna let Celas die, and then Locke will revive her. Oh. Okay. Bad choice, man. I guess we'll just beat him up the normal way. If you really want to shorten the fight, just use X-Zone. If it kills one Soul Saver and not the other, the one that died will respawn. But you can basically just keep using X-Zone until they both die at the same time. It's not that unlikely. And then you win the fight, just like that. only gonna heal on Setzer here, because, of course, Locke keeps getting more and more dangerous the lower his HP gets. No, you! It'll be back. I don't think Locke has X-Zone, but Celas does. Yes, very nice. Also, I have running shoes on Locke, but I have tons of Marvel shoes just sitting around. I'm not really sure why I've done that. Not quite. You can also do the vanish thing if you really get desperate. Not quite. Oh, to have quick for the magic box. That's alright, looks like Setzer's just been depleted though. Let's just make sure this works this time. Alright everybody, fight one. We could continue the pattern of taking out our own people. And then, you know, pounding on Rexsoul when he appears, but you've seen that part. Wait, what? Seriously? Okay, now this is just getting embarrassing. Again! This LP is agony. Every part is the worst LP. Alright. Alright, if that's how you want to do it. He's not in Locke. I'm just gonna keep spamming X-Zone. So many boss fights going on, so unnecessarily long. Yay, we've freed Cyan from torment. Yeah, they talked to me a bit too. Great, we're finally ready to move on. No, you showing up right now does not help. You did plenty. In his heart? I don't know if that counts. It always irks me when they do that. It's really common in media when people are like, they'll live on in your heart. I don't know. Don't ever tell that to someone who's suffering from grief, because you know what? They just wanted the actual person to be alive. No. But the good news is... that part's true. You have something to live for, Cyan. Good news is Cyan's back on his A game. He's got all 8 sword techs. So that was fun. And you'll note there was a Magicite just lying there in the last scene. So if we mosey on back there, it indeed is lying right there. And Alexander's a pretty good Esper, so... double win. Alright everybody, that's it for this episode. Next time we're going to continue wrapping up loose threads in the World of Ruin, and we're starting to get pretty close to the end. I'll see you in the next video.